I use 21st Century Tools? Because we have to. Because our students are using 21st Century Tools when they're not at school. This is what they're living in. Because the whole reason that we're here is about student learning and student engagement. And that's what Web 2.0 tools will do. But again, remember, it's not about the tool itself. When you think about Web 1.0, that's just content. Sadly, most of the vendor credit recovery programs that are used in our school district are Web 1.0. You read it on the screen, you point and click. There's no teacher, there's no student engagement. Web 2.0 is all about student engagement. These are the tools that, there's so many of them, but they bring the students into the learning. This is what we're doing with our courses, because we know that the 21st century kid, that's a little kid on the screen, must be collaborative and inventive and communicative and creative. And Web 1.0 or flat tools are not going to do that. This student needs those Web 2.0 tools in order to reach that kind of collaborative, communicative, creative, and inventive skill set that's going to be required of them. So going to the next slide, you know all about WIMBA now. You've heard it all morning. There are 7 of us that lead curriculum instruction. We're from 6 different counties: Wake, Johnston, Cumberland, Hope, Alamance, Burlington, and Iredell. We see each other a couple times a year. So it was so great to see here today. But we lead 200 teachers and 13,000 students from that classroom. This is where we do our work, where we interact with each other. Our CAO, Dr. Weeks, she did our opening and school convocation from this room. And our teachers saw her and heard her, and she talked to us. She gave us her vision, and then she interacted with them there in the chat. The power of WIMBA is unbelievable. Think about the Algebra 1 teacher that wants to do some tutoring after school, but the school does not have the money to provide transportation for those kids back home. Well, you give them time to get home, verify that they've got connectivity at home, and the tutoring happens right here later that afternoon. So WIMBA is powerful. It's a Web 2.0 tool. Along with WIMBA comes Pronto, and that is our secure, safe, instant messaging system. And our credit recovery teachers teach on Pronto every week with our students. It's powerful.